Hey, howdy there again, folks. Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, come back at you with another offering off of my Sampler Platter. Yes, indeed, folks, this is a video series that I do where I try out food and drinks and things like that, usually new items or otherwise obscure. Maybe they're just new to me, or maybe I'm highlighting a restaurant or something that I like. I do different things. I tell wacky stories, I ramble on a lot. I only have about 30 minutes timeline to do these because I shoot all these on my crappy phone in my little, I guess, project room with Peter Cannon Thunderbolt poster, crappy old ladder sidekick, and usually band t-shirts or sometimes nerdy t-shirts. Still sporting my Static X t-shirt. Project Regeneration, great album. Terminator Oscillator, fantastic track, in my humble opinion. Anyway, folks, so what am I here to do today? I just got off of work like maybe an hour ago, so I'm still pretty good right now, so got some energy. So yes, indeed, folks, chances are you already saw the title, unless, I don't know, maybe you're, vision impaired or whatever. I don't know what your deal is. I'm good with everybody. Pretty much. Not everybody. Some people suck, let's be honest. But, but, in case you didn't see the thing or whatever, boom! Yes, indeed, folks. Yep, we're doing chocolate paydays. Chocolatey paydays. My apologies. Yeah, these are a new item that I've recently seen show up at like gas stations and places like that. And I saw these and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a shot. I have to say that I was a little bit surprised just because, like, for me, paydays have always been one of those great outlier, candy bars. They've been fighting against, the chocolate empire. They've always been bare in their intentions and everything like that. But it's chocolate. And then they got me thinking, well, is a chocolate payday kind of just a Baby Ruth? I mean, obviously it's not. Baby Ruth has nougat in it, whereas the payday does not. But I mean, there's chocolate, there's peanuts, there's caramel in there. Yeah, so I figured not only am I going to go over there and try this out, but I'm going to do a little kind of taste comparison with the Baby Ruth. I do believe that this is the the new and improved recipe, which my guess would be, it says on the little side thing here, improved with dry roasted peanuts. So maybe that was the new recipe thing that they did. I actually did a review of the Baby Ruth new recipe. One of my very early videos. Go check that out if you're interested. Or don't! It's your dime, folks. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this kind of next to it, and we'll see how it goes. I got a few other things I'm looking to try today. One that I'm both excited about, but also dreading. So we'll get to that one, I think, in a little bit. But anyway, yeah. So usually I like to do a little story or something to associate myself with the item. In this case, payday. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest payday guy. I'm usually not the biggest nuts in my candy bar guy. I much prefer, like a Milky Way to a Snickers. But I do enjoy Snickers, and I actually do like Baby Ruths, somewhat oddly enough, considering the fact that they have peanuts in them. I'm certainly not against nuts in candy, but with payday, I mean, damn, folks, it's just nuts, salt, and caramel, basically. That's all you're getting. So it's not a go-to one for me, but I do remember, I think the first time I ever had a payday, or at least that I remember having a payday, I was like, I think I would have had to have been around, maybe, I don't know, 9 or 10 or something like that. And I would go a lot of places with my dad. and we would drive, you know, he worked in Chicago, so it was like an hour out of the way from where we lived. So, you know, we would make some pretty decent treks, and we'd usually stop off at a gas station or something to grab something. And I remember going over there and seeing a Payday one time, and we were probably driving someplace at like 5 a.m. And I remember just, I want to try Payday, I want to try Payday. And my dad was like, all right, fuck it, you know, just here. So he bought it for me. And I still remember just not being that into it, but kind of sort of like reluctantly, you know, just kind of chomping on it a little bit at a time, since I'd asked for it, you know, so much. But yeah, even my dad kind of realized I wasn't really that into it at the time. I do enjoy them more now than I did when I was like 9 or so. I think a lot of the nut thing just comes to the fact that, you know, my teeth are a little bit here or there. You know, I haven't always taken the best care of them, and I've had some shoddy dentistry and stuff over the years. So, but yeah, that's my little story about Payday. The only other Payday thing, really, is they came out with a thing maybe 2-3 years ago at the time I'm doing this, and it was Payday with like barbecue sauce. And I actually I wasn't doing this series before, so obviously I couldn't do a thing, but I could only find them at Walmart, and those were actually pretty good. Like, I enjoyed those, so I personally would like to see those come back. Anyway, folks, let's try ourselves a little chocolatey Payday. And I will say, I do like the fact that this is just one hunk of candy. The Baby Ruth, they did that too. I don't understand the two thing. I don't. It's like, oh, well, you can have one now and save it. If I want to do that, I'll do that on my own time. This is just you copping out on chocolate and nougat and delicious things. It's crap. I hate it. This is a whole thing. You could wound somebody with this. I appreciate that. All right, let's take a look at it. I mean, it's chocolatey payday. I imagine I'll enjoy this. It'll be interesting to see how much, but give it a shot. Very chewy. But if a normal potatoes are really chewy. Okay. I did indeed enjoy that. I would in fact say that point for point, I enjoy that over a normal Payday, which isn't terribly surprising because you're adding chocolate to the equation. And for me, it acts like a little bit of a buffer, you know, with the nuts and stuff like that. Like I said, you know, teeth and everything, they're a little bit better now since I've had better dentistry done and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's chewy. It has a nice taste to it. Like, obviously, if you're just going for a Payday, this is going to be different. You know, but the good thing about it, in my opinion anyway, which is the only opinion that matters in this particular show, because this is my show, with Peter Canthorpe and the ladder, is that I don't think they did a lot in the way of compromising the taste of the Payday itself, like the normal Payday, with, like, you know, the salted peanuts and stuff like that. And I think that actually does a really nice job of adding to this. I'm going to take a quick little bite. I mean, you're getting some peanuts. Yeah, I mean, the chocolate is there, it's good, but it's not overriding the taste of the Payday, which I think is important, because otherwise, then it really is just pretty much any other candy bar with, you know, chocolate and peanuts. Yeah, that's good. I really enjoy that. Like I said, for myself personally, I would probably go for this over a traditional Payday, but I will say it doesn't fill exactly the same niche. If I really wanted a Payday, which every, like, I don't know, every time the planets align, I really do, I'll just be like, I want a Payday. I don't think I would grab for this. I definitely would want the traditional Payday. But if you're a Payday lover who enjoys some chocolate, or a chocolate lover who wants to love a Payday, I think this is good. I can definitely dig this. This definitely gets my recommendation. I don't know how widespread it is or whatever. Like I said, I've seen it at a few gas stations I've been to, but I can dig it. It's not earth-shattering or anything. They haven't reinvented the wheel, but they did a good job with this. But now, folks, we do the comparison test against the Baby Ruth, which I definitely prefer a Baby Ruth to a classic Payday. But will that outcome be the same against the Chocolatey Payday? Now, do the Baby Ruth. This one's really chewy, too. It's good Baby Ruth. I will say, I mean, obviously I don't have, like, an original recipe Baby Ruth to go off of. But I do think, at least from the last time I remember having an original Baby Ruth, I do think you can taste the peanuts more, which is not a bad thing. I can say right now, this and the Payday, nothing alike, really. I mean, the peanut taste is there, but the Payday peanut taste is so much stronger. Plus, it's got, like, the salted caramel and all that stuff. So effectively, it comes down to, do you want, the salted caramel taste, or do you want the nougat taste? The Payday has a stronger taste overall. It just does. As soon as you bite into it, you don't even have to start chewing. You can taste it. Not gonna lie, folks. I think we might have an upset here. I came into this assuming that Baby Ruth would come out on top. I do enjoy Baby Ruth. I'm going to give it to the Chocolate Payday. I really am. The Baby Ruth, it's still a great candy bar. But I've got to admit, I enjoy that, that salted caramel taste and everything. That just really kind of brings out all the more flavor. Whereas with the Baby Ruth, again, it's still a great candy bar. It's chocolatey, it's nougaty, it's peanutty. But the taste of the nougat, even though it's good, it just can't compare. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's genuinely two different leagues. The Baby Ruth is just way more mild in terms of the overall flavor than Chocolatey Payday. Huh? Hey, folks, you know, you're seeing it live. Yeah, I'm gonna go Team Payday on this one. I would still definitely opt in for an occasional Baby Ruth. Even as it is, it's not like my go-to candy bar. But I do enjoy it. But this fills a similar niche, and it's doing more for my taste buds. I gotta give it to it. Sorry, Baby Ruth. You've kind of been dethroned in this case. I don't know exactly where that puts it in the pantheon of candy bars for me, but yeah, Baby Ruth just got knocked down a peg. I was not expecting that, folks. I was not expecting that at all. Definitely go out and try yourself a Chocolatey Payday bar. I think they really did a great job with nailing the best parts of the Payday, but then just adding that little extra. You don't lose what the Payday is fundamentally, and it just brings so much more to the overall. And I will say, too, because I've had Milky Way has a salted caramel candy bar. And I love Milky Ways. I really do. They're one of my favorite, candy bars. Plus, I have a lot of nostalgia getting them with my grandpa when I was a wee little dude. Long before I'd ever heard of Static X. Maybe even before Static X was a band. I don't know. Probably, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, that one's not that great. I've had it a couple times. I really want to like it, but I can't really get into it. Their fudge one is good though. That one I do enjoy. But yeah, man, this one nailed it. I'm gonna give it to it. So that's my little review and comparison of Chocolatey Payday with the Baby Ruth and such like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off, folks. If you could, do 5 things for me first. Number 1, have yourself a great rest of your day. Number 2, have yourself a fantastic rest of your week. Number 3, have yourself a spectacular rest of your month. Number 4, have yourself a phenomenal rest of your year. And number 5, folks, if you could just go ahead and have yourself the most splendiferous, amaze-tastic life, that would be awesome. Provided, you know, you're doing good things for good people and all that stuff. If you're an asshole, then I don't give a damn what you do with your life. Stop being a dick. Which brings me to my final 2 points. No matter what you're doing, where you are, whether you're Team Baby Ruth, Team Chocolatey Payday, whatever you're doing with your day, man, if you can, try to bring some positivity into the world. Can't always do it. I know I can't always do it, but, do your best. And if nothing else, just try not to be an asshole. Again, you can't always do it. Sometimes that assholeness just wells up inside you and it has to find a way out. But try to keep it contained. Try to find positive ways to vent it out. Things like that. And the last thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, I want you to do it. Whether that thing is going over there and, waxing your new car, or waxing your old car, or, putting in a pool, or, I don't know, folks, joining an amateur wrestling team or something like that. If it's something that makes you happy, it ain't hurting nobody else, bring some good stuff into the world, you go ahead and you do that thing. Anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off. I've got some other things to try here. Preview. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off. So, you have a great day, folks. Bye.